been suffering from this problem for probably the last 3.5 years or so. Yesterday in the morning, I went in for a hiatal hernia surgery, and I was surprised at the speed at which I have recovered. Since yesterday, I was also a little worried whether I will be able to swallow properly. Today in the morning, I've had some regular breakfast like upma, and now I'm going to have proper lunch, and there doesn't seem to be any problems that I'm facing. I don't take any antacids. I'm eating most of the food regularly. There is no change in my activities. In fact, my energy levels have gone up. I'm doing a lot more work, and there is no problem otherwise. I'm Sandeep Virmani. I'm an architect and an environmentalist working in Kutch, in the villages and in the urban areas. I have been suffering from this problem for probably the last 3.5 years or so. And I have gone through several endoscopies, and this is the first time that a pH-metry is being done on me. I have also tried some alternate therapies which have not necessarily been very successful, but I find that the entire experience of doing the endoscopy, the understanding that was given to me by Dr. Chirag for this problem that I am facing, and this entire procedure that I went through for the last 24 hours has been very comfortable, very easy to do. Of course, there is this one apparatus on you which me personally, I find even my spectacles, I've never got used to them, but the entire process of actually putting this inside my body was very comfortable. It was in fact not even 10% of what I had imagined it would be, because the whole pipe goes inside all the way up to my intestines, I believe. After this, immediately, in fact, after I went from here, after this was fixed onto me, I went for a 5-hour meeting, in which I also gave a lecture to about 50 people, and it was completely comfortable. I also had lunch over there. I was talking for almost 2.5 hours of the 5 hours I was there, and it was completely comfortable. Only by the evening, because I think I went through so much of talking, a slight hoarseness over here. But in the evening I slept for an hour, and after that I was again perfectly alright. I have during this period eaten all kinds of food, because the idea was I was earlier on very safe food, but I went and ate in 2 restaurants. I ate some of the oily, spicy food as well, so that I could understand what is happening to me. And it was alright. I was also with a group of friends in the evening, and then I slept very well. I was a little worried whether I'll be able to sleep with this apparatus on. I in fact slept very well. There was absolutely no problem. Actually, I slept. I was a little tired, so I slept very well. And in the morning, I have come back now for the removal of this apparatus. My name is Sandeep Virmani. This problem started about 2 years ago for me. I'm 56 now, so when I was 54, I had this problem. I realized I had this problem because I got blood in my throat. That is because I had started developing ulcers because of the acid reflux and Hiatus hernia. I was told about this surgery, but I was not feeling very confident at that stage, because it seemed like a pretty complicated surgery where part of your stomach is taken to help create the new valve. So I decided to try out different therapies. I also went to a vet. For 6 months I did his treatment, even though the vet did tell me that this is a mechanical problem and it cannot be solved through Ayurveda alone. But he has helped me develop the problems of my stomach as a whole. But what I found very encouraging with Dr. Chirag Thakkar was and he was very patient. He explained things in great detail. Over the last 6 months, I must have met him 2 or 3 times, and he took the time to explain every detail to me, answer all my questions. And finally, I took the decision to go in for the surgery. Yesterday in the morning, I went in for a hiatal hernia surgery, and I was surprised at the speed at which I have recovered. Since yesterday, I was also a little worried whether I will be able to swallow properly. And yesterday, after the surgery, in the night, I had some khichdi, and it was very easy to take it down. Today in the morning, I've had some regular breakfast like upma, and now I'm going to have proper lunch. And there doesn't seem to be any problems that I'm facing. I just have a slightly heavyish chest because I guess there is an operation. But otherwise, my energy levels are good, and I'm looking forward to a new stage in my life without hiatus hernia. Thank you.
My name is Sandeep Virmani. I was operated for the laparoscopic fundoplication surgery done by Dr. Chirag Thakkar on me, and that operation was done about 3 months ago. And in this video, I want to share with you the developments that I have gone through the post-surgery during the last 3 months. I had 3 basic problems that I was facing after the surgery. One was that I was finding it difficult to swallow food, especially if I ate a little too fast. It would all get stuck in my gullet and then take some time to slowly go down. The second issue that I was facing was that I was not able to eat too much. I used to normally eat about 3 or 4 chapatis as a meal, and I was not able to eat more than 1.5 to 2 rotis. So therefore I had to also eat many more meals to be able to during the day. The third problem, these were 2 problems that Chirag Bhai had warned me about that I will go through. There was a third problem that I went through, which was a difficulty in speaking. I was finding it it was strenuous for me to speak, and I would start gasping after a little while. And all 3 problems have now gone away after 3 months. The first problem of swallowing took about a month and a half before I started being able to swallow easily. I could eat even solid foods after about a month and a half. I was eating for solid foods, but I used to find it difficult to let it go down. But now, after about a month and a half, that problem went away. Within a period of about 2.5 months, I have come back to my original diet of about 3 rotis a day per meal. And the third problem of not being able to speak very easily has also gone away now after about 3 months. I spoke to Chirag Bhai about it, and he explained that because during the surgery, the diaphragm is also stitched along with the entire during the operation. There is a chance in some cases where it becomes difficult to speak because we don't realize that when we actually speak, we are using our lungs a lot in the whole process of speaking. And the lungs are connected with our diaphragm, and therefore it was making it difficult for me to speak. But I have now I've started traveling, and normally before the surgery, it was so difficult to travel. I used to always come back with a lot of problems because of my GERD problem. One very surprising benefit that I have gone through, which was that I used to, ever since I was in my teens, I've had about 2 or 3 headaches every month, and sometimes even 4. Over the last 3 months, that has significantly reduced. It's been about one headache in a month, and that too a very slight headache. I'm able to also overcome that headache by just going to sleep without any medication. I had a discussion with Dr. Chirag Thakkar, and he has asked me to be careful about one thing, especially throughout my the rest of my life, and that is to eat a little less than what I usually used to do. This will help in making sure that there is no pressure put on the new valve that has been created, and therefore it will be able to last throughout the rest of my life. So I want to thank Dr. Chirag for having given me not just a problem, solving my problems of GERD, but also solving a very old problem of my headaches, which I had taken for granted that I'll have to live with. Thank you, Dr. Chirag.
My name is Sandeep Virmani. I am 62 years old. 6 years ago, I had severe acidity and GERD. And for that, Dr. Chirag Thakkar has done a fundoplication surgery for my valve to be tightened. And it's been 6 years now, and I am doing very well. In fact, I didn't know I had a problem with my headaches, and my headaches was also stopped for the last 6 years. So not just the GERD, but my headaches have also been cured, and I'm doing very well now. I don't take any antacids. I'm eating most of the food regularly. There is no change in my activities. In fact, my energy levels have gone up. I'm doing a lot more work, and there is no problem otherwise. Thank you.